So here is this data in an Excel file. I can highlight it and copy it, and then go to statcrunch and click Data, Load, From Paste, and then paste the data into this white box. One thing that I note is that the very first thing that we see here is the variable names. So I'm going to leave this box checked. Use first line as variable names. And if all we have is data values and we don't have variable names in the first line, then we would uncheck that box. Our delimiter is going to depend on how the data is presented. We could have white space, tab, comma, semicolon. I'm going to leave it as tab. And then I'm going to come to the bottom and click Load Data. And now the data has been loaded into this nice sheet here that I can use to find all kinds of measures. I'm going to click Stat, Regression, Simple Linear. We talked about the independent and dependent variables, and we want to make sure that X is our independent variable, which this time will be the price of gas, and Y will be our dependent variable. We expect the price of gas to have an effect on the number of miles driven per month. The rest of this really doesn't matter right now. All I'm looking for right now, I'm going to click Compute. All I'm looking for right now is the value of R. And here we see that it is minus 0.789 when we round to 3 decimal places. So R then was minus 0.789. We expected it to be negative because it has a downward trend. And we can draw a line through these data values. We could actually draw lots of lines through these data values. But there is a best one, which we'll talk about later, how to find that. But in any case, no matter what line we try to draw through here, we are going to wind up with deviations from this line. Those deviations are what is causing the R value to stray from the -1 value that would indicate a perfect linear relationship. And the more of this deviation that we have, the closer R is going to get to 0. In other words, the more it's going to tend towards the right here, away from -1 and towards a weaker relationship.